Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. As always, I appreciate it. And we'll always ask, if you haven't subscribed already, take a second to pop the subscribe button. I would appreciate it, please. And with that out of the way, today I bring you this very cool, a silver version and wind-up version of the Space Dog. Now, this dog came in red, which was reproduced. I think Schilling made several variations, not only in red, but they did have the red. They also had a chrome version, and they might have had some other litho versions. But as far as original patterns and colors, I think the red was the only one that was reproduced. As far as I remember, they never reproduced the silver. And this silver is cool because it uses the same shading techniques that was used on the really desirable Robot 5. So it's nice to pair them up. And I don't have too many of the space animals yet, but I will acquire them over time. It's just something I want to wait until I have very nice, clean examples. But anyway, this dog's also kind of creepy. And I'll tell you why, because if you move him just a touch, and I'm a dog person, I see that tail moving like that, I'm thinking he wants me to throw him or her a ball or something, because it just doesn't stop. It's like on a perpetual motion machine, much like my little Bichon. Anyway, this box has multiple brandings on it. It has Hoku, but then it also tells you that it's FWW art number 1016 out of 6268. And man, would I like to find a vault where those 6,200 pieces of original artwork are located at. How cool would that be? And was I lying? Look, that tail is still moving there. So he's anxious. He wants to get going. So check out this great box art. I mean, you have the dog depicted in this enormous manner, and these astronauts like, what the heck? What planet is this? With the giant space dogs. And you know, it's interesting. They have the space station here, so I'm assuming they took their rocket up here. Look at it, it's all complete, right? You got the space scene, you got the rocket, the space station. These guys came down and were like, man, I don't want to carry a doggy bag to pick up after this freaking space dog. And then you also have the KO, because these are usually referred to as KO. So you have the art logo there, you have the Hoku, and you have KO. And then you also have 88 cents. So imagine you can get this beautiful space toy mint in the box for only 88 cents. What a freaking deal that is. And look at the art style. It's like they tore away the box to reveal this space scene. I mean, that's really unique. I have not seen that in a lot of toys. You can see here like the curled up edges. I mean, that is a brilliant, clever idea. So, you know, I'm trying to like imagine what they were covering, you know, on this planet, you know, like this kind of box that they tore open and say, hey, look, we could see the astronauts in the space dog. But then, you know, look at the dog has a nice expression on his face. It's just a cool toy. Now, he does have one little flaw. The antenna here is not currently stopping if I wind it up. So it's going to be a little tough to bring you the action, but I'll try and do my best. So bear with me. And you can see here it has sparkling, wobbling, ears flapping, pull antenna to make him go after you wind him up. So if the antenna's down, it's supposed to stop, but he doesn't. Oops. Sorry about that. And over here you have sparkling, wobbling, ears flapping, and here's the art numbers again. Man, we need some detectives to go out there and find that original art from FWW and find out who FWW was too. I'd like to know who the heck they are and what did they do with all this cool art? Just sitting in the vault waiting for some sleuth to come across it. I'll go hunt for it. But anyway, here's the dog. Like I said, he has the cool shading effect, like the super rare, super desirable Robot 5. So they're a good match. Not as, the shading isn't, well, it's very close, but I think the Robot 5 has it a little bit better. But you see the rivets are actually pressed into the metal, which is nice. Kind of like a vent effect there. I do love the rivets. You know, he really does come across as a robot. Here's the logo on the back. And look at your sparking window. I don't believe the flint is active anymore, so you're not going to see any sparking effects. And look at the bottom. This toy looks barely used. And look at his crazy eyes, his crazy antenna. It's just a cool, as a dog person, it's long overdue. But I really wanted to start at the top, get the battery ones, like the Magic Robot Space Dog, the orange one that has the flying saucer coming out of the head, and then the remote control one. Those are cool. But, you know, like I'm happy with this middle of the road, more pedestrian model too. So let's try to wind him up. So this is how I could do it, is by holding the wheels. And let's see if I can get him. And he'll take off, man. He's like a real dog. It's so funny because it reminds me of my dog. And let me just hold it for you here and show you. Let's see. I'll have to do this one more time. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy. And I'll let him scoot across the floor one last time. And like I said, he really, really reminds me of a real dog. So let's get him from this. There you go. There you go. And look, he doesn't care that he ruined the shot. He doesn't care that he smashed that beautiful original Minty box. He's still wagging his tail here. Look at him. There he goes. Oh, what could I say? But anyway, that is your wind up. Let me get this stack of books that's holding up my phone out of the way. Give you a little better close up here. He's a fun toy. He's got the Google eyes. And, I mean, really, you could have a lot of fun with this. And again, if you're a dog person, it has like extra special meaning to you. But anyway, that's it for your KO Wind Up Motor Space Dog. If you like this kind of stuff, don't forget to subscribe and thumb up the video. Leave in remarks. I tend to respond. With that, thanks again for joining me, and I will talk to you later.